let's recount what just happened.
I'm sorry.
Pamela, after I have the quilt put away, says, I have really bad news. I'm so sorry. My socks are on the bottom of it. And she's like, oh, well, let me just check my clothes bag to make sure they're not in there. She's like, she just opens up the top. Nope, not in there. Okay.
Well, because I knew they would be in the top. I wasn't being lazy. But they would be in the top.
So I unpack the quilt, look in the bottom. They're not there. They're right there.
Sorry. I made a mistake. Alright, so Henry filmed the sign yesterday. It says U.S. Boundary NPS, presumably National Park Service. But I wanted to add a little bit of context, which is just that here's the trail right here. It's a little nice view and some flowers. And then here is our tent site from last night. So it seems we camped right outside of the national park. Again, unless it can be hard to tell from the map, unless we're like about to go out of the national park and we just camped right in it. But it seems to me like we probably camped just outside of it. So anyway, I just thought that was kind of fun. Just a little group stretching before we head out. Oh, Henry just stopped stretching. He's taking a water break. That's good. You gotta stay hydrated while you're stretching. All right, so yesterday I was thinking about something. I was like, I feel like I need to talk about this. So things change as you go along. And there are some things that have been really consistent and some things that have been different. And you kind of get into a rhythm and whatever. But one thing that has changed that I really realized yesterday, I kind of thought about it before, but when we started this, I used to braid my hair every day. And in the morning, I would take out my braid and I would rebraid it. And I just did this because that's what you do. You do your hair in the morning. And now, I almost never braid my hair. I go days without rebraiding my hair. It's ridiculous. I don't think I have braided my hair since I took a shower on Sunday. And it's Thursday. Never rebraided it. I don't know. Sometimes it gets annoying and then hairs fall out or whatever, I have to rebraid it. It's kind of like that now, so I figured this would be a good time to discuss. The other thing is I always wear a hat because my hair is constantly disgusting. After one day, it's just gross. So I just am always wearing a hat. I'm sure you've noticed this. Anyway, just take a little look here. A little scared. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, so we have some wavy mattedness here. We have a semi-intact braid with a lot of this going on. It's not great. I'm gonna rebraid it. At a certain point you just start asking yourself why. And I don't recommend this for regular life. I mean, sometimes a why here and there is probably good, but it can be a dangerous path when it comes to hygiene, But anyway, gonna rebraid my hair and yeah.
This is a rare sight to behold. Usually you don't see Olive Monster in full Olive getup, but here we have Olive hat, Olive coat, and Olive pants. All she's missing is her Olive buff, which she sent home because she never wore it.
It's true, and the reason is because Olive hat is for when it's warm, and the teal hat is for when it's cold, which is when I'm usually in my Olive getup, but it's gonna be a scorcher.
This is a rare sight to behold. I'm so happy to have witnessed this. Olive Monster in all her true glory. Weird phenomena I just noticed. Pamela tripped over this rock, moved it, and water started flowing. Where'd the water come from? And actually, I've been wondering, because sometimes you just see trickles of water down the trail. I just don't know where it comes from. This is very, very interesting. Also, it's so interesting how it just sits on top of the soil. It can't soak in, I guess. Water's weird. These signs, in conjunction with Gaia, I take to mean we're going back into the park.
All right, probably the closest we've gotten so far. Mount Rainier.
I was really hoping for this sick campsite described on Far Out, like 1.5 miles south of where we were, that had views of Mount Rainier, so we kind of run it back what we had the other night. But Pamela would have gotten to camp like squarely in the dark. So
Yeah, I was hoping to not do that. I feel like we had a pretty good experience the night before as well.
We did. Wow.
Henry's about to fly too close to the sun. Everyone, this is breaking news. Henry has apparently told me this, which I completely believe. I miss things sometimes. Henry has never been to Mount Rainier National Park. So this is a first visit for both of us. Henry, do you have anything to say?
No.
Okay, well, what he just told me was that it is surprising that he hasn't been, because he's done a lot of backpacking and stuff in Washington. He's been like very close to it a lot, but he's never actually been in the park. So this is our second new national park on this trip.
Third.
Third?
Archery.
Third! Second on the trail, third on this trip. Wow. Way to go.
And we have exited the park. Shoot, I missed it. We're back in the park now. And we've exited the park. I think for the final time.
I'm not sure how much you can tell in the video, but this lake is literally sparkling. I usually don't zoom in that much, but look at it. It's sparkling. It is really pretty.
I believe that is Mount Adams, and that'd be our first glimpse of it. We're gonna go right by there in a little bit, like a few days. I love meadows. I always find these boardwalks to be so unexpected, pleasant, and fun. And these bordering meadows are really great. There's a nice cool breeze in the shade. It's like a really nice temperature out today. We just ran into some backcountry horsemen, as they describe themselves, and they're on a scouting mission for counting down trees between here and Chinook, so between White Pass and Chinook Pass, to see what kind of work the work party coming in the future has ahead of them. Very interesting. Don't know that I've ever met backcountry scouting horsemen. Very interesting. Apparently one of those guys built this bridge 10 years ago. Pretty cool. Would love to ask him more about that, but I was sitting here airing my feet out and he was over there. Today has largely been characterized by meadows, ponds, and increasingly mosquitoes. I just put on 100% deep.
Alright guys, it has been a blissful Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday. Sorry, I'm counting wrong. 4 days. It's been a blissful 4 days without mosquitoes, basically. But unfortunately, we have descended back to them. And for the most part, they're okay if you're moving. You can see I'm not wearing like my rain jacket, although I did get bit on my shoulder a minute ago, I think. They love to bite my shoulders. Anyway, so that's a bummer. They're not too bad if you're walking, but definitely if you stop, it's like, being attacked pretty quickly. And I think they're only gonna get worse as we continue south. So, kind of bummed about that, but did enjoy these days without them, and hopefully we'll still get some days without them here and there. And heading into White Pass, where we will stay, and we have some plans with friends there, but we got in like a day earlier than we were kind of budgeting to get in, so we kind of have like a surprise extra day tomorrow. So we're gonna camp there tonight, and yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I think we might try to hitch into a nearby town, because White Pass is not really a town. It's kind of like a ski a ski place in the winter, but all the places to get food and stuff, and I think there's just like one place is only open during ski season. So I think we're gonna try to get elsewhere if we can. But anyway, that's the update.
All right, this is what I get for being a relative purist. Walking through this part of the trail. It goes on Highway 12. Huh. That's weird. But look how I am rewarded. New flower, to my recollection. They're beautiful. Trying to find this path to the convenience store so don't have to do a road walk along that highway for 0.6 miles. We'll detail our full mosquito strategy later, I'm sure. But we met a girl today who's section hiking Washington. And apparently before you gain the elevation of Knife Heads, Jim Goats Rock, going north, she ran into horrible mosquitoes despite bug net, treating her clothes, gaiters. She was wearing gloves. She got like 100 to 200 bites. Had to, she actually got off trail, saw a doctor, and yeah, I could see all the like scars on her hands from mosquito bites. So, or we have some strategies, but we'll see. So I'm following an old road to get to this convenience store, and real interesting bridges around here, gotta say. So far they've all held. Wow, that is a majestic deer-like creature out there. Someone said there was elk around here. Probably too fuzzy to see whether that's an elk or not, but it's big. Can't get over how weird this road is. Well, clearly I found the camping area. And potentially where we're staying tomorrow night. Okay, well, some disappointing news. I misremembered the closing time of the Cracker Barrel convenience store. It is 6 p.m., not 8 p.m. So it was closed when I arrived. Spent about 30 minutes being dejected there. Now I'm headed to set up the tent. Thankfully, some people we met yesterday gave me a slice of pizza from their pizza thing, and an IPA they found in a hiker box, some of their extra food. So I guess we'll wait till the morning.
Well, unfortunately, there was a misunderstanding or a mismemory about the hours of the store. Right. So Henry wasn't here before it closed. But somebody was really kind and shared with us a piece of pizza. And he got some stuff from the hiker box and or stuff that was going to go into the hiker box, including some almond butters. These are amazing. Some tortillas, also amazing. A thing of craisins, which, as you know, I've just recently gotten into. Now, these are blueberry infused, or infused with blueberry juice. I'm not sure what to think of that, but I'm